Scott County is located in the southwestern corner of the state of Virginia. Scott County is blessed to have an abundance of wildlife and natural resources. One such resource is Natural Tunnel State Park. The tunnel is over 850 feet long and over 10 stories tall. It was naturally carved out through the limestone and dolomite bedrock of Purchase Ridge by the dissolving action of carbonic acid present in the waters of Stock Creek, which traverses the caverns of the tunnel. Today, both the Norfolk Southern and CSX Railway pass through the tunnel. The tunnel is situated within the Natural Tunnel State Park. The park spans over 900 acres and has a swimming pool, camping sites, cabins, trails, a visitor center, gift shop, amphitheater, picnic shelters, a wedding venue, and several other amenities. There is a chairlift that visitors can ride to the bottom of the tunnel gorge or trails that traverse the rim of the tunnel. The park hosts a variety of events throughout the year. Historic reenactments, period weaponry show, and lighting of the tunnel in the fall are just a few of the fun things to do. There is also guided kayaking trips on the Clinch River, wildflower walks, bird watching, and astronomy programs. Another wonderful attraction located in the Natural Tunnel State Park is the Daniel Boone Wilderness Road Blockhouse. The site is a representation of the blockhouses that were used from 1775 to around 1794 by the early settlers. The blockhouse was designed as a safe haven that was more easily defended during Indian attack. Many local events and reenactments take place at the blockhouse, such as Siege at the Wilderness Road Blockhouse, which is a reenactment with period garb and weaponry. Creation Kingdom Zoo is located on Snowflake Road, approximately 5 miles east of Gate City, Virginia. Mark and Elaine Bradley opened the facility in 2010 as a breeding and conservation program and immersion zoo. The zoo houses many types of animals from around the world: tigers, bears, leopards, monkeys, kookaburras, and emus, just to name a few. The historic Bush Mill is located at the intersection of Twin Springs Road and Brush Mill Road, 2 miles from Nicholsville. The mill was first constructed in 1831 on Amos Branch. It was a much-needed resource for the local residents. Families traveled for miles around with their grain and wheat to be ground. Today the mill is operated only at special events throughout the year. One such event is Bush Mill Days, hosted by the Nicholsville Ruritan Club in the month of October. Activities include arts and crafts, mountain music, making apple butter, as well as grinding corn to sell. Mann's Farm, located on the pristine banks of the Clinch River just off Veterans Memorial Parkway in Fort Blackmore, it is one of the 18 century farms located in Scott County. To be recognized as a century farm, the farm must have been in agricultural production for over 100 years by the same family. Mann's Farm produces some of the best strawberries and produce in the county. The Devil's Bathtub. The 7-mile Devil's Fork Loop in the Jefferson National Forest provides a beautiful route through old-growth hemlock and rhododendron forests between Fort Blackmore and the High Knob area. The trail rating is difficult, with several stream crossings containing no footbridges. This loop trail traverses the hiker through the Devil's Fork stream several times from the 14-space parking lot to the tub. Note that the tub is located approximately 1.5 miles from the parking lot. Therefore, you do not have to hike the entire loop to enjoy the Devil's Bathtub. One of Scott County's most notable musical families is the Carter family of Macy's Springs in Big Poor Valley near Hiltons, Virginia. The family comprised of A.P. Carter, Sarah Carter, and Maybelle Carter. Their recordings back in 1927 are believed to be the start of commercial country music. Their rise to fame flourished in 1928 with the famous Ralph Peer recordings. Today, Rita Forrester, granddaughter of A.P. and Sarah, keep the family's musical heritage alive at the Carter Family Fold, a memorial music center located on A.P. Carter Highway in Hiltons, Virginia.